Christian, while he is here, is here in a very different spirit. You can hear the music. Today, we want to welcome you to the prayer to save Everton, which shall commence. If you're just listening, Christian has just walked in the room in an all Everton, full Everton kit down to the socks, with a lit can of Coors Light. That's right. It's hard to explain it. You're just going to have to pull up the clip. But this is very serious. You hear the music. We are saving Everton Football Club.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I am here to offer support, prayers, by the power vested in me by the citizens of Blangola.
Yes. Also, the old Latin grandmas of Blangola, because they they light candles.
Yeah, of course. There was a lot of migration. They brought their candles. It's one of our biggest exports out of Blangola.
We don't have to explain Blangola tourism to you.
But yes, Everton Football Club playing this Sunday against Bournemouth, a win, and they stay in the Premier League. Let us do this. Up the Toffees.
Right. And who are we praying to?
You know what?
Blues.
Is it Bleezers?
We're still figuring that out.
Yeah. Is it Graham Stewart? Is it Dunk?
All right. I think it's old Dixie Dean.
Yeah.
All right.
May the spirit of Dixie Dean.
We need all the help we can get. But yes, to all my Toffees out there watching, tuning in, we got to do this, bro. It'll be, it's a nerve-wracking moment for all Everton fans right now. So
I would say so, dude.
Okay, so we're figuring it out. Welcome to the show, everybody.
It's the Cooligans, buddy.
I am Christian Polanco, a.k.a. the grand, preacher of Toffees.
What we hope isn't the ghost of Toffee's past.
We're trying to avoid that at all costs because, if Everton do go down, I don't know when we'll ever see them again in the Premier League. So we gotta use all the energy and support that we can right now. So that's what I'm here for.
While the candle is still lit, I want to ask you this. What do you feel about some of the fans who are saying, you know what, it's been bad for so long that if this team were to be saved, it would just keep the status quo going? Mm-hmm. And that if they are relegated, it would have to be a come to Bleezes moment. And that maybe then things will change from the rotting of the inside out. And they could fix the front office and all of the things that are going on.
I go back to the time
I thought you were just going to say no.
The time when we had Matt Doyle on the show, probably about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, something like that. And you had asked him, wouldn't it be, this was in 2017, before the game against the U.S. men's national team game against Trinidad.
So you're going to bring back the fact that some of the fans say I cursed this team. Sure.
And you said, wouldn't it be better if we just missed the World Cup? And then essentially what you just said.
I said, is there any silver lining? If I remember correctly. Wouldn't it be great if we missed the World Cup? I don't recall saying that.
And Matt Doyle said, resoundingly.
Yeah, are you an idiot?
He said, no, that would be terrible, which it was, without a doubt. So we've already.
But I also think the opposite also came true.
The opposite came true.
Yes, well, that it was.
Yeah. There were a lot of changes.
There were some positives that came out of that.
But more than anything, it was a hindrance to the program.
Yeah.
So that there's no real debate there. So yeah, that would be my same answer. It would just be so detrimental to the club that I don't see them coming back anytime soon. They would be in the championship and they will probably be there for a couple of years. I don't see the team is very, very bad. You would hope that they would fix those problems because they're being made aware of them every single day with the sack the board and all the protests. So you would think they have enough influence, and direction from the fans to be like, yo, y'all ain't doing a great job. The reviews on Amazon are really poor.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's hard to get half of 1 star, but you've managed to do it. So then let me ask you this. Do you think they stay up or go down?
I think they stay up.
I think they beat Bournemouth?
So I could see them losing to Bournemouth or getting a draw. I think they'll get a result, but the other teams have to get results as well. A lot of my Everton group chats are all like every scenario.
What I said today was like the Goodwill Hunting math equation on how these teams can survive.
Yeah, so everybody's sharing that, talking about that. Look, if Everton win, they are in. I mean, if you don't have.
Not they're in. If they win, they stay in.
Exactly. Yeah,
they're not in. They're already in. The problem is they might be out.
Okay, they're gonna get thrown out like Jazzy Jeff on Fresh Prince.
Oh, wow, another young reference for the kids.
That's my rap name. Young reference, bro. What's good?
A little reference right there. A little ref. Okay, well then I want to play a little devil's advocate, and I want to say you win, you stay in. Then what happens? Then do you think this gets better?
I mean, that's we don't have enough time to.
It's a yes or no
to go there.
question.
Yes, my blind optimism.
Yeah. 2 years of doing the same thing, and you just gonna be like, of course.
Has to say that. What am I crazy? No, it's the new stadium is coming. You would think that all these positive things around the club will help the club overall.
Would I think? Because I don't. I thought, but now I no longer think.
So yeah. So the easy answer is yes.
Right.
It will get better. But
Christian, for the proof that time does not heal all wounds.
Look, if it's gotten to
You're
the
just
point,
picking at scabs now, baby.
if it's gotten to the point where I have to, do this whole santeria, I have to go through a whole. I have to.
We won't air it, but he chopped the head off a chicken and everything. He's got his ancestors sitting on his head.
Why can't YouTube allow me to show that?
I know, right? Why do we get demonetized for our culture? Huh?
Okay, stop trying to silence us.
Oh, wow. Wow, I guess it's fine if we're putting 50,000 beads in a pool in North Carolina.
What was that, Mr. Beast?
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
But not if we're practicing a little bloody santeria. A little witchcraft.
All right, because
it's not a part of your culture.
It's just a little fun content. We're getting in the way of it. All right. All right, let me just blow this out because I'm sure this is...
What if I told you the chicken was our great-grandparents and they wanted to die, dude? Then?
You don't understand it.
It made it worse that there's smoke when I said that. I'm not going to lie. That may not have helped.
Okay. Welcome to the show, everybody. What's good to everybody listening, everybody watching on DraftKings Network, on YouTube, or listening to this podcast. We appreciate you. We have to start today's show because we didn't get it. We recorded the show for Monday show. We recorded it early.
Yes.
And this was before the Real Madrid Valencia match. So
right. And we thought nothing important.
Nothing
or
happened there.
Newsworthy's going to happen.
La Liga's locked up. It's all good. There's no real interest or stories.
And it's not like anything social is going to happen. Nothing that brings up the negatives of a culture in Europe or the undercurrent of hate.
Yeah.
No.
We really bet on that. We were like, this is that. Well, I'm certain.
Right. I remember when I was like, hey guys, you don't think anyone's going to be racially abused? And both of you were like, no, Alexis. Why would that happen? It's
what a strange thing for you. Are you hoping it happens?
Are you part of the planning committee for this?
Man. But yes, Real Madrid played against Valencia. Valencia fans just went off, and like a lot of other clubs, and we should take some time to break down what this kind of. I mean, try to make sense of it. Which
can I break some news?
Go for it.
Wrong button. Hold on.
Yeah, America, also has a little bit of a problem with it. Yeah,
freedom, dude. Hold on. Javier Tebas is a payaso.
Wow. Quoting Chiellini there.
Which we got to talk about that. With the hands in his pockets. But yes, I wish Chiellini would have walked by a La Liga press conference.
Where's Chiellini when you need him?
Also, did you hear Dante Van Zier wants to run for president of La Liga?
I was going to say, Valencia just put in a bid for Dante.
I'm like, bro. So Vinicius, we've all seen the news. He was being racially abused by the fans in Valencia. There's tons and tons of footage of it from the stands and people yelling "mono," which is obviously monkey in Spanish. And it's this is not new. We've sort of seen this before. We've even seen this in other matches in La Liga this season. Vinicius has been a target for this.
This is what I believe out of the 9 times of racial abuse, he's 7 or 8 of
Okay.
them in the league.
His punch card's full, I think.
Yeah. Well, he gets a free sandwich.
He gets
after the next one.
He gets one free racism for.
He gets to yell cracker at the fans.
Like,
I cannot wait for him. It's gonna feel good to get it
You
out.
earned it, kid.
Yeah. Get out there. In fact, you know what? If you take a second one, we won't notice.
So, look, obviously we're making light of some of the aspects of it, but it is obviously disgusting and just so gross that this is continues to happen. But this is like an interesting thing, and we've been trying to figure out like what a lot of people have suggested other ways to sort of handle this. The game against Valencia was absurd. I mean, it's clear the fans are yelling it repeatedly. It is at him over and over and over, and
They're yelling at for him to die. They
yeah.
were yelling at saying
there were other
tears were coming down his face.
Yes. So it's horrid.
The worst part, outside of that, which is horrific, was there was a Valencia player who got him in a chokehold.
Yes.
And the VAR ref was fired over this.
So-
But when they went to VAR, they didn't show that.
They didn't show the
They only
chokehold.
showed him getting out of the chokehold and essentially backhanding the player in that move. Then you could see that the ref is being only shown that part.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the word systemic.
I mean,
comes to mind.
you don't know how to hit the rewind button a little bit.
Or did you purposely be like, we don't need to show the whole clip?
I mean, it is like modern media nowadays where
Yeah.
they just only clip out a part and remove the context.
It's like showing the January 6th insertion in reverse. Insurrection in reverse.
the insertion. Yeah. They inserted themselves.
Look, a lot happened that day. But look, a bullet left that woman's neck and they all left.
Everybody's just moonwalking out of the Capitol.
Look at how they're wiping poop off the walls. And look at them putting Nancy Pelosi's mail back. These are American heroes.
These are good people.
They
You
should
don't
get a janitorial check.
This is so absurd. So look, that aspect of it. Look, the red card that Vinicius got was rescinded. He obviously didn't play in the next match.
Did I really say insertion?
Sorry about that. I didn't. Let me get the other screen ready. But they rescinded the red card. They because of
obvious proof. Yeah.
It's such an absurd it's just such a ridiculous why the referee is aware of the job that they're doing.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, everybody. The referee's aware of the job that they're doing. Why in the world would he it's so obvious. We know what he did. Everyone is seeing the global feed is showing how the VAR is operating. So why not include that aspect of it? At least give them both red cards. You know what I mean? How did he miss the fact that he was choke? It must have been 15, 20 seconds. Literally, my man Ted DiBiase chokehold.
Who?
Bro, come on, get out of here, man. This is ridiculous.
I got that one. That was a reference. I got that one. Don't worry, Christian.
That's so. It's fine. Don't worry about that. Let me just fix this.
I don't understand. I mean, I don't understand what you don't get about it. The VAR ref purposely didn't show him all the footage, hoping Vinny would get a red card.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Not seems. I mean, the guy got fired.
Yeah.
I mean, it's safe to assume that.
Yeah, I guess you're right at this point.
Yeah, it's like it's just just gross negligence. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's like the accusing the referee of any sort of racism per se, but it's just such a poor.
There's at least a bias there. There's a reason you don't show all of it. It's not a simple mistake.
I mean, look, it is. There was a lot going on. I could imagine, like,
yeah, one of those things was a chokehold.
Yes, I understand that as well.
I mean,
Referees make mistakes all the time. This
seemed deliberate. Maybe you don't want to say that, but you don't get fired for a mistake.
Yeah, I was going to say the reason that makes me kind of side with Alexis is the fact that he got fired. They must have gone to him and been like, "Yo, bro, what were you doing?" And he.
But I don't think he got fired for it being deliberate. I think he got fired for doing his job very, very
you
poorly.
get suspended for that. You don't get fired for that. He was immediately fired.
Sure, but I would fire him for the negligence as well. I think that's a fair penalty.
If Mike walks in this room and you're crying and I'm zipping my pants, okay, and I go, no, hold on, let me finish, and I go, no, I was just fixing my pants, and you go, you weren't exposing yourself. No, I was just fixing it. He's crying over something else. You'd go, oh, okay, you do your research. If still feels a little iffy, I get suspended. Not that he can really do this. Hold on. If you find out there's something worse happened, I flashed you, is the worst thing, then I'm fired.
Okay, I mean, sure. If this is the penalty that you would give for that, I mean, I would also fire him for what he did.
Yeah,
I'm not. We're getting to the same
fire
outcome
him for making a mistake.
Because that's a terrible mistake.
It's a terrible mistake, but you suspend him or take him out of top level games or something. You don't fire the guy.
I would. I mean, you miss a chokehold right before a slap.
Yeah,
I would fire the guy.
Scenario. No.
I'm just saying that seems like that's a bad referee.
Yeah,
who has the option to view the footage immediately as it's happening and chooses to omit a certain aspect of it. That would provide context as to why the slap even happened.
Now, I want to ask you a question, Christian. Let's say an organization that you are tasked with being the head of. You find out that there was racist abuse on one of the people within your organization, and you think, let me pull up Twitter. Would your first instinct would that be to blame the person who was racially abused?
Not at all.
Okay, well then you can't be president of La Liga because that seems to be what Javier Tebas did, and there was back and forth. Clearly, it looked bad on him. He kind of had to sort of retract some of his statements, but he was saving face with his last statements. But then, and this was recent, this was earlier today, if I'm not mistaken, he's giving a press conference. So this is like not even hiding behind Twitter.
Yes.
This is him just chatting with cameras and a microphone. And he decides to, I'll read it in English that.
I'll put it on screen, but just so people can see him.
Javier Tebas remembers the insults that Messi and Ronaldo received. This is his quote. The great players like Ronaldo and Messi, so already being like, not Vinicius, the great ones, are the ones who receive the most insults. In one case, due to homophobic issues, and in the other, due to intellectual disability. Cool. So, what are you okay with all of this? Is what you're saying?
He's kind of just saying, like, put it in perspective. Like everybody kind of gets it.
Right. Oh, I get it that people are chanting for you to die. Somebody hung an effigy of you over a bridge.
Right.
And I get that people were yelling at you that you're an animal, but some people thought Ronaldo was gay. So I guess it's okay that you got racially abused?
Yeah,
this makes no sense. This man is not unfit to do his job.
Yeah, it's not a sympathetic response to what Vinicius.
Also, Tebas banned from Langola.
Yeah, dude,
we said, bro. Wow. Okay. Okay. You can't apply for a passport,
Damn,
bro. That's
bro.
it. You ain't no visas.
You ain't getting no blastport, dog.
So look, it's not a sympathetic response. Everybody's basically saying
it's not sympathetic. It's not a not sympathetic response. This is a tone deaf. And now after this mentioning here, I'm comfortable saying this is purposefully tone deaf. This is on purpose.
Right.
This is like the whataboutism that people are always
totally,
doing.
yeah. He's trying to everything he can to excuse the behavior of the fans when people are asking for real penalties.
I think it's worse than that. I think it's worse than him excusing the fans. I think it's him actively blaming Vinicius for the actions of the fans.
That has happened too, yes.
So it's not just him saying, well, the fans, blah, blah. He's purposely saying, well, you're the one who's making it a problem. Well, I've said this before and I will say it again. If I antagonize you, if I poke at you until you say something racist, that meant you're a racist.
Right.
Yeah, you just not said it. If I poke you and you call me an asshole or you punch me, okay, I poked you.
Right.
But if I poke you and you immediately say something racist, you've been racist this whole damn time.
Yeah, well, it's a a lack of creativity on finding ways to insult Vinicius, right? It's okay to dislike Vinicius for scoring on your team, for dancing, for whatever. Like
if you said, "Hey asshole, I hope you die," I'd be like, "Okay." Not the most creative. But if you call me an animal and then tell me you hope I die, well then guess what? You just made it much worse. You made it racist as opposed to you just being bad at, banter.
Right. And that's I feel like what the president of La Liga is kind of doing. It's like, our fans haven't really figured out the clever songs that the English come up with.
You
know
think
what I mean?
because they yelled monkey at you? No, dude, this guy got called a nerd. I mean, everybody gets it.
It's awful. I mean, there's no real, there's no two sides to it. But
shouts to Yunus Musa. You saw what he said.
I did.
If you're racist
player.
towards him, you're racist towards me.
Yeah.
He's a Valencia player. This is a young man. The amount of courage it takes to do that. Either tells me he's leaving Valencia, which there's a lot of interest.
We sort of know that. Yeah.
But it also tells me that this man has a good head on his shoulders to stand up for this in a moment that's probably very difficult because this is his home team.
Yeah.
For him to be this sort of courageous is really admirable, I think.
Yeah. It's just the part that makes this so awful. It's just like it's such a coordinated effort to do this to Vinicius, whether you like him or not. It's just like so many different stadiums, so many different clubs, so many different fans are like, oh, they're like, this will get under his skin. Like, let's just be racist towards him. And if that is the strategy that some fans want to use, then everyone should suffer from that fan base for not expelling those people. So it's like people are suggesting, banning those supporter sections or playing the matches without fans. But that's really the only way to get something like this to stop.
Dude, hurt them in their pockets.
Yeah.
And also, where is Valencia? weren't they kind of fighting relegation?
Yeah, they look like they're going to be safe now.
Yeah.
But
They look like they're going to be fine, right?
I really hope they go down.
They're in 13th.
The most frustrating
they're
part
like they're only like 3 points up.
Only 3
They are.
points.
They're 41 points. I think they're playing right now, actually.
Yeah, they are. They're playing Mallorca.
No, they're playing. Wait.
Yeah, they're
Yes,
playing
they are.
right now.
They're not safe by any means, but this is like even at that game, like I applaud Vinicius is an entertaining player. I mean, he's obviously very, very good on the pitch, but he's also a character, really, really fun to watch. But the what he does with that antagonism is like, all right, you're gonna do this to me, well then I'm gonna come back at you.
He's not just fun to watch. He's the best player in the league, and he's the most marketable player in the league. And in a time where La Liga got nothing to promote itself with right now. Cristiano Ronaldo's gone. Messi's gone. You've got nothing in your league right now that helps you promote it. Your league is in the mud, and you're going to take your best player, and you're going to side with racists attacking your best player so that your best player leaves. And what does this say to Jude Bellingham or Kylian Mbappe?
Yeah.
You really want to go here? I mean, shouts to Real Madrid for having Vinicius' back, saying that we're all with you. A beautiful sign if you're Real Madrid. But also, you pulled the E button, man. You pulled the emergency brake if you're Real Madrid. This is worst case scenario for Real Madrid. You've got two players that you're going after, two generational talents who happen to be black. Bro, you better stand up for Vinicius right now.
Yeah, I mean, look, it doesn't. To me, it's Real Madrid. It's not even about putting blame, but I think the most incredible thing the Real Madrid players could have done is all get off the pitch. I mean, we saw the
well, apparently Carlo Ancelotti asked Vinicius, which Charlie Davies made a great point. Like, why should we be the ones to make that call? Which you don't really think about. It's impossible to make that call.
It's very, very difficult.
Also, how can you answer while you're being choked? You know what I mean? It's just very difficult.
Just a little bit.
He's like, I was trying to say yes, let's go. But
yeah, that's the only thing I would have. My only criticism of Real Madrid is it would have been such a powerful statement if they were just like, yo, we ain't playing. We're not playing this game. So I mean, I'm not mad at anybody for not doing that, but it would just, you know, in the game against Rayo Vallecano, they gave a standing ovation at the
Rayo
Bernabeu.
Vallecano is also like a wildly progressive team.
Yeah.
You knew they would do something to support. And thank you, Rayo Vallecano.
So yeah, they were supported, but the club, all the players came out in Vinicius Jr. shirts. So the show of support is clearly there, but there has to be.
Oh, so this isn't all the players. Who's not in this? This is.
It's not all the players. They're holding a sign that says "Racistas fuera de fútbol." So
yeah, but where's everyone else? How come we're not standing behind the sun?
So yeah. So look, it's a horrible situation. We'll see kind of like what.
You saw
what's
what Diego
implemented.
Simeone said?
No, what did Diego Simeone say?
An Argentinian who played for Lazio. He said,
Got something in your throat?
Lazio.
Bro, damn, bro. I think I see a Valencia player choking you, dog.
When you say Lazio, it's like something happens when you say Lazio that it almost makes your arm want to stand up straight. It's weird.
Okay.
The weird Lazio cough that I have.
But that racismo and the racismo, bro. You got both.
Weird. They it just makes me want to buy khakis and hold the tiki torch when you say Lazio like that.
What did Simeone say?
He said that that it's not a problem and that Spain isn't a racist country. It's just one or two. I'm paraphrasing. I can't remember the exact quote, but the gist of it was that Spain is not a racist country. And it's like, sure, the entire country is not racist. But when you get an opportunity to say something, and instead of saying, I feel terrible that Vinicius went through this, or blah, you go with, but hey, guys, come on. Semantics, right?
It's a very annoying thing.
It's so annoying. Dude, this is... Okay,
Go for
let
it,
me
go
go
for it.
off. This has been the most frustrating thing. They're telling us things aren't happening after we see them happen. They're just gaslighting us. Javier Tebas is like, oh, it wasn't the whole stadium. Bro, we have the video of the entire
Even
stadium.
if it's a quarter, it's pretty loud.
Screaming mono. Like,
No, he's
how
like,
can you...
it wasn't the whole stadium. Look, there's one guy eating a
Yeah,
hot dog. He's
genuinely,
like,
like,
He doesn't know that.
I didn't know this
we
was the
have
monkey's
the
chant
footage
time.
in front of our faces, and they're just telling us it didn't happen,
Yeah,
bro.
it's like
crazy.
I don't see the.
It's kind of like, remember that thing that happened in Mexico, Atlas versus Querétaro? There's videos all over the internet of dead bodies.
Right.
And even the federales are like, nobody died. Dude, those were people taking naps. That's how bored they were of this fake news.
It's always about protecting the brand over simply just being like, there's a problem here and we're trying to address it. It's like they can't even give that little part of it, of just like agreeing that we live in the same reality that we're all exactly looking at.
Yeah.
And it's I don't know if it's just like protecting the bag, if it's shame.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is a common sort of like when racism is discussed, it's like I'm not racist, so therefore, I've never experienced racism,
So then it doesn't
so
exist.
it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, well, I mean,
You're like, Javier,
Yes.
here's a video of an entire stadium yelling mono. And he's like, no, they hate stereo audio. So
they're a little sick. They just have a little,
they're all very tired and cannot get punched in the side.
you see these symptoms?
Yeah.
They're
What
terrible.
you don't know is before the match they all kissed. So now they have mono.
So it's just annoying and frustrating of like, because you can't agree on the starting point to start fixing the problem.
Right. No, this whole stadium just found out that their mom threw out their favorite T-shirt. They're saying, "Mom, no."
Okay, it's just lost in translation.
Yeah,
that's all.
you don't get it. You don't understand Valencia culture.
All right.
And what sucks is too, this is like south of Spain, the part that you hear about being more progressive, much more multicultural.
Yeah, Spain doesn't necessarily, you hear about this on like in Eastern Europe, and you sort of.
Come on, we already know how they treat us, bro.
Okay,
They hear us talking and they're like, oh, a couple of those people we civilized down there by, raping their great-great-grandparents.
You're welcome.
And forcing religion on them.
Okay.
But here's a couple plantains. Huh? You're going to love this.
So, it's completely awful.
It's horrific. Dude.
Yeah.
It's absolutely horrific.
I wonder if this means Vinicius Jr. is, he has said that he wants to stay in La Liga and fight against racists. He has been very, very vocal. He has even mentioned about like how in Brazil, he's like, unfortunately, they see Spain as a racist country because especially because of how, one of their most famous athletes is being treated and things like that.
Yeah, of course. This isn't going to make, tourism to Spain a little bit easier.
So I applaud him because he's standing 10 toes deep and just really just saying like, yo, this is I'm going to fight this and it's just, I mean, there's no real explanation. It's just like sucks that this young man has to be in this situation. I hate there's been a lot of Nike was doing like an anti-racism campaign, and it's like, bro, we got campaigns, bro. It's not campaigns. We everybody knows to not be racist. All the people yelling that know that that's not what they should be doing. So that's it. It's just like when the kids in school break something, or that's it, no more toys. Yeah. Nobody gets their toy. Now nobody gets to play with the damn toy.
Yeah, standing up and saying, guys, don't fight or don't break stuff doesn't stop getting rid of their toys.
So take their club away. That's it. I mean, there's no real other way to handle it.
Now you can't watch.
Yeah. So, okay. I mean, that's that. On a lighter note, we gotta chill sometimes, bro, because especially after this heated debate that gets me,
we talk about something this deep, you know what I mean? And honestly, it just makes me want to retire sometimes.
Yes, yeah, you deserve to read. You don't have to. We don't have to do that one. You weren't here for that, but you don't have to. You retire.
Forget I said that. I need retire to the living room,
to your quarters.
Yeah. Yeah, your boy stays on top of things. Y'all didn't update me.
Yeah, you're not old enough.
You can't say I'm not reading my emails, bro.
Okay.
I need to retire to my couch so I can relax.
Exactly, and the best way to do that is with an ice cold Coors Light.
Because you know what, look, happy hour doesn't have to be 5 to 6, bro. It doesn't have to be 5 to 7, or some of them weird bars that do like 3 to 9. You're like, how y'all making money, bro? You don't know.
Interesting marketing strategy.
I can't keep eating these tacos, bro. You need to give me the regular menu. Sometimes happy hours whenever. The happiest hours when I'm kicking up, relaxing, retiring on my couch, as I was saying, kicking my feet up and enjoying myself a nice ice cold Coors Light. And I know it's ice cold because 2 things about it. 1, the mountain is blue. 2, there is not a candle on top of it.
There's not a candle on top of it praying for Everton Football Club. Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
So when you choose to chill, pair your plans with an ice cold Coors Light. Get Coors Light delivered straight to your door with Drizzly or Instacart by going to CoorsLight.com/Cooligans.
That's CoorsLight.com/Cooligans. Celebrate responsibly. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Let's go. Okay. Let's talk about Chelsea real quick, because Chelsea are always...
What a funny image you just put up. It's just a blurred out dude's butt.
We got to talk about Chelsea and Mudryk. It's Mudryk. What's his first name? Mykhailo. Because he is in the news again, not for his spectacular footballing ability.
Yeah.
He is in the news again.
Him and Richarlison, 1 goal each.
Oh, okay.
No, he hasn't even scored
yet.
No,
Mudryk hasn't scored.
Mudryk hasn't scored yet.
He didn't score?
No, dude.
Did he get a goal? The guy called back?
2 assists.
2 assists? The kid's clearly worth 80 million.
Okay. Well, look.
40 million in assists?
He didn't get an assist here because he dropped the ball, bro. Because he got by Joey Swoll. Do you know who Joey Swoll is, bro?
The answer is obviously no.
Because you ain't on TikTok like young people like me and Miguelito,
and
bro.
And if I am, I'm not watching a gym rat, I think, with a backwards hat.
If you don't know who Joey Swoll is...
The guy has hashtag gym talk. No.
Joey Swoll is literally one of the most famous people on TikTok.
I'm so happy for him.
Millions and millions of followers. He is a very, very... my man is yoked, as they say.
Beautiful.
Very, very strong. But he does...
What is his shtick?
He does positive gym influencing. Okay?
Oh, my... Wow, you said the 3 things I love. I can't believe I've missed this.
Alexis is about to go start a rival channel to Joey Swoll right now.
So
I'm Alexis Swoll, but in a different way.
So Joey Swoll, he does this all the time. If you post a video at the gym and you are critical of somebody else in the gym, sometimes this happens often. Like, say somebody is overweight, a big guy working out, and
so someone takes a video of me making fun of me in the gym,
right? And Joey Swoll's like,
this dude's got my back.
He got your back. Okay?
Let me guess, it's from inside his car.
It's always inside his car.
Why are they all the same?
Look at the videos.
Do you not have a living room? Is there nowhere for you to retire to?
I've heard that the people record in the car because the sound is very good in the car. It's just like very enclosed. It sounds
that's
clear.
why they do it.
That's what I've heard.
So weird. Every time I see it, I think you're gonna yell about.
I mean,
January
he's doing
6th.
something right. Every video gets millions of views. Anyway.
Yeah, this one has 4.3 million.
Yeah.
And
So-
it has a 12% something. I don't know what that is.
I don't know either. So here is the.
I think that's likes. The like percentage.
Okay. So here is
8,600
Who
comments.
cares about the analytics, bro? What are you doing?
I honestly just
This is
kept
a
going.
deep dive on Joey Swoll's social media analytics.
Let me see how fast his account grows over the last 30
SEO
years.
profile.
Yeah, what's his cloud word cloud?
This is why you tune into this show.
We're really breaking it.
all
down.
right, so here's
how many shares? Wow.
Joey Swoll shares Mudryk shares a video of a guy working out. So here goes.
But
So you see that man
I
at
knew
the
it was
gym
inside
working
the car.
hard, trying to better himself with a trainer.
gash in his
He's in an
eyebrow?
embarrassing situation
And
where,
he's
yes,
wearing a
he's a little
very low
exposed.
shirt.
Let him
And you
hear- let
decide,
him
hey,
speak.
let me take a video of it to post on social media to make fun of him, all for attention. Really? Pardon my language, but what the fuck is wrong with you? And you're a professional soccer player. You play for Chelsea in the Premier League. Is this how you want to?
Right. So that's
you could have just told me what he said. We
but
didn't
that's
have to
basically
watch
it. I mean, he called them out.
he seems like a nice guy. I will tell you that.
He's a good dude. Everybody
I'd
loves
hate
him.
to be behind him at a juice bar. That would be atrocious.
My man is.
And the fashion is odd.
What?
He's got a bright red zip-up hoodie and bandana or
It's
wool cap.
a cap. Yeah.
They
like
match, and he's got one of those white shirts that only muscle dudes wear. It's like a spaghetti string tank top kind of a thing.
Look, Alexis, I don't know what you're about to say about Joey Swoll, but just know I don't corroborate anything he's about to say.
I didn't
We're
say
not
anything about
roasting
him.
Joey Swoll.
No, I said nothing bad about him. The fit is a little brazy.
He's too big.
And I said that for a reason because he's wearing all red.
Too big, too strong.
He looks like if the red M&M is here to mess you up, bro.
So calls out.
The red M&M is gonna fight you and murder you. If the red M&M had been sent to Sparta, that's what this guy looks like. But he's at least what he's saying is positive. I didn't need to hear it. It was very generic. I don't know why you played it.
He's like, you're a Premier League soccer player.
Yeah.
I love. Look, he's
3 words he's never said.
the point is,
He's like, which I hear is good.
that nobody's safe, bro. You cannot be out here calling out or trying to make fun of people at the gym because no matter how famous you are, no matter how successful, Joey Swoll will come after you. And this is one of those things where, Mudryk also got in trouble a couple weeks ago for posting a video where he was singing along and said the N-word in it. Everybody was like, all right, I mean, you're Ukrainian. We got to feel some sympathy.
He wasn't speaking Russian?
He was straight up. My man was speaking AAVE. Okay?
Did he have a Valencia shirt on?
So I think because he was like a new player, foreign player, Ukrainian, people were like, oh, they gave him a little bit like of a longer leash with that. They're like, all right, it's not that big a deal. I don't know if you can come back from a Joey Swoll call out, bro.
Really? Is that how important this
People
guy
have
is?
to delete their accounts. People have to they lose their jobs.
He's got a Joey Swoll hive that will go after
for
you.
sure.
Bro, no joke.
Yeah?
It might. I don't know if it's stronger. I mean, we know the Beehive is pretty intense.
What are the what's her face? Nicki Minaj has her own, right?
Nicki Minaj.
She's got an army. I don't know what they're called.
I don't know what they're
It
called.
might be the
Barbies.
Army.
Barbies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Okay. So Joey Swoll got that.
So I thought this was just a guy. I thought this was one of the trainers in the Chelsea gym. Why is he in a regular gym?
I don't know.
Mudryk does this all the time. He's really big on posting videos of him working out in the gym or whatever, like the always grinding, those kind of videos. He does that
Yeah,
all the
clearly
time.
it's working.
Well, that's why Chelsea fans are so upset. We're like, all right, dude, now you've had 2 assists and 2 really bad videos on social media.
Right.
Like the ratio is not good enough here.
When you have more N-word videos out than goals,
Yeah, it's not a good look.
not
No.
a good sign, dude. Oh no.
So I don't know what this. I think this highlights just the bigger problem at Chelsea.
Just another day at Chelsea.
It's
bro.
just
I actually don't think this is a Chelsea issue. This is a rich young player being an idiot.
it is.
Because this is a video a lot of people would take but send to like a group chat.
Which is
Also bad.
bad, but it's
But
at
not in the
least-
public eye.
Yeah, it's at least. I mean, he has millions of. Mudryk has millions of
He
followers.
just thinks the world is his group chat. And this is a problem.
Just one big WhatsApp group.
Yeah. Who, me? Oh, no, I've got millions of friends.
Literally, he thinks every app is WhatsApp.
It's like, dude, why did you post this in your church message board? It's like, bro, I just want my friends to see it, bro.
I think we don't see this from most Premier League players, right? Arsenal. This is in 2023. Every single club has a policy, a social media policy, where they say what you should and should not post. What was that? Herm Edwards had that famous speech, right, where he was like, "Don't post it. Don't."
I think it was Mike Tomlin in the
Mike Tomlin? I
in
don't
the
remember who it
Steelers
was.
locker room. Yeah, with Antonio
Yeah, I think it
Brown.
was Mike Tomlin. Herm Edwards.
It was somebody. It was one of the NFL coaches.
What did you stop paying attention to everything in 1998? This man said, what was the wrestler said you said?
Ted DiBiase, $1 Million Man. Ted
There was
DiBiase.
another reference that was old as hell today, and now you just said Herm Edwards. Practice? No, wait, he was. Which one was he? You played it with me. That's him. Yeah.
Okay, all popular references in
Yeah.
pop culture that
How
everyone
you go
knows.
from that to Joey Swoll? What were you in a coma for 20 years?
Bro, I know a lot of stuff. I'm cultured. I'm researched.
Jesus.
Renaissance man.
By the way, I'm going to shock everyone. If you don't know who Joey Swoll is, there's a humongous tire behind his car. I mean, this is as gym guy as it gets. I think his baby is a 5-pound weight
It's a
in a diaper.
look. I think if Joey Swoll does not post this video, I think it's not.
We wouldn't even
We
talk
wouldn't even know.
about
It's not a
it.
big deal.
I kind of wish we didn't talk about it now.
You can't. You can't. You not in these days. You cannot be reckless on social media, especially if you're
More than anything, you just shouldn't be shaming people that are trying in the gym. And also, the placement of the blur makes it worse because you don't know what's happening as he's sliding back and forth. It just looks like he's completely naked under there. You got to
Why
place.
did Mudryk post a video of some guy getting pegged? What a
Actually,
strange,
why he's working out and
what a strange video to post.
also what are you next? Why are you behind him?
Wow. Look, I don't know what's gonna happen to Mudryk, but I'm sure they're hoping. Chelsea fans are hoping this.
It's Chelsea. He's
season
probably gonna get high five.
Is over.
No one's there.
as soon as possible.
The players know, Lampard's done. Just waiting for Pochettino.
Pochettino gonna come in, fix everything right up.
You think he should have taken over early?
Doesn't
No?
matter, bro. It doesn't matter.
Wait it out. The English say that it's cowardly to wait. It's very English, isn't it?
Yeah, that is an English thing to
Yeah,
say.
we're
bro.
like, no, it's not. It's like, I'm not touching this. Dumpster fire.
I mean, bro, Graham Potter's English. He came in. Look how that turned out.
Yeah.
We're speaking of managers real quick. I just want to play this very quickly. Did you see this from Jose Mourinho talking about Tottenham, talking about all his former clubs? This is a very interesting.
I'm just going to ask you to please play it.
You're like, yo, turn me up.
Yeah.
I hope the Tottenham fans don't get me wrong, but the only club in my career where I don't have still a deep feeling is Tottenham. Probably because the stadium was empty, COVID time. Probably because Mr. Levy didn't let me win a final and win a trophy. But he's the only one. So after that, Porto, Chelsea, Inter, Real Madrid, Manchester United, all the clubs, I feel connection.
And so this is great because
Hold on. Let's give that man his respect. I've never said anything negative about this guy.
not once. You'll never find any
You
footage.
dig as far as you want, my friend. You'll get to China before you find something negative because I will scrub it after this statement. What a what? First of all, Mr. Levy didn't let me win a final.
Did he get sacked
Yeah,
before
he
the
got sacked right before the final.
Yeah. So
What a way to put it, Mr. Levy. And also, I hope the Tottenham fans aren't upset, but you're the only team I have no connection with.
he's really like, yo, I love all my exes
Yo.
except that one.
I'm friends with all of them, bro, except Harry Kane.
He really, I don't even. We didn't hear the question. I don't know the.
The question could have been anything. And he would have said this, bro.
It's just such a great setup from a journalist to be like, yeah, I just want you to trash somebody, all right? I just need a little bit of juice. But this is an interesting thing because. Especially when Jose Mourinho and his time in England, he is a divisive figure. A lot of people really don't like him, and now in his like older age, he's becoming like someone that we look back on fondly. And the way
now like all the anecdotes are like funny now.
Yeah.
When back then I was just like, I hate this guy. Why is he talking so much shit about Arsene Wenger?
And yeah, it's because it'll be one of those things where if he goes back to England they'll just go right back to disliking him and whatever. He'll
Everyone
be the villain
except the
again.
team.
Yeah. It's just he was a villain for so long, and he's just like now this.
One of the weirdest parts of my life, or the moments of my life, was when they did the All or Nothing with him as manager of Tottenham. Mm-hmm. And I watched an episode of it, and my wife was hearing him speak in the other room, and Kim In goes, "Who is this guy? I like him." And I was like, "No, wait, what? No, there's so many reasons to not like this guy."
Right.
I gotta be
And she
honest,
goes,
as a Chelsea fan, I've always loved Jose Mourinho.
Well,
He's
yeah,
my favorite manager.
Of course.
Okay.
It's so weird. We had Tammy Abraham on the morning show today, and I asked him about, when Josie was in the video. And he said, he goes, Josie came up to me in Stormzy's video.
Right.
He's like, Josie came up to me and asked me, hey, what's Stormzy like? Is he a good dude or whatever? And I was like, yeah, he's all right. He goes, I didn't think anything of it. And then the next couple days later, I'm like, you didn't think anything? That didn't stand out to you at all?
I want to mention
Jose Mourinho asking you if Stormy's a good guy. That's okay?
no reason behind that. He just stumbled upon a new playlist.
yeah. He's just like, I want to switch it up, and I'm thinking grime music might be the one for me.
I exclusively listen to Carrie Underwood, and now I'm gonna try something different.
Right. Huge Carrie Underwood fan. Jose Mourinho really gets him going for the game.
So this Saturday, there will be a very, very big match. What do they call it? The most expensive,
the most
game?
lucrative, the most lucrative game in the world.
Right, and this is the championship final. Coventry City will be.
What is it? It's like $179 million, right?
It's a good chunk of change.
Yeah, buddy, if you can get it, I suggest you do.
You guys want to try to enter, see if we can win it somehow? Just get that money for ourselves.
Just us three.
Cooligans FC.
Yeah. Hey, when
Sure.
Hey, Coventry, when you're done over there, let us get it. We got next.
Have you seen that guy that entered the NBA draft?
No.
Have you seen this random guy entered the NBA draft? He found the rules on how to become part of the NBA draft, and he's just like a guy, and he's like, he got the response from the NBA and the proper forms, and he is eligible for the 2023 NBA draft.
Is he a good basketball player?
No, he is not a good
He's
basketball
just a guy.
He's just a guy.
So he did all that to go undrafted? I hope someone drafts him.
Well, in his TikTok, Toronto Raptors commented on it, and he's like, "Yo, pick me up, bro. What are you gonna?" So interesting thing. So anything is possible. That's all I'm saying. So Coventry City facing against Luton Town. Our friends at the Underdog podcast is on Meadowlark Media, part of the Levitar and Friends network. They've been talking about this match in particular because this is a big match that you would bet on, obviously, because you can the odds seem favorable for a matchup like this, and people can actually win some decent money.
Yeah, some serious money. No, I mean, like, both of the money lines are pretty decent. Like, I haven't bet on the championship at all this season. I haven't really seen it that much on DraftKings. So shout out to DraftKings for getting it up for us for the championship final. But yeah, our friends Jordan and Peter over at the Underdogs, they got 2 good bets for you. You guys want to talk about?
Let me know.
Yeah.
A little bit. So the first one we got is one that I like to play a lot, just in all soccer matches, is a no on the both teams to score prop.
Okay.
Not
So they
sure
think
if you
someone's gonna
get
someone's
shut
getting
out.
a clean sheet.
Someone's getting
yeah.
shut out, or someone's getting a clean sheet. The odds earlier today were at minus 120, now down to minus 125 on the no for both teams to score prop. But that's a bet that Jordan and Peter have been talking about a lot. Apparently, historically, the championship final is a very low-scoring match. Like, I think they said since 2011, no team has scored more than 2 goals in the 90 minutes.
Okay.
So, yeah, I guess we're just looking at a snooze fest or whatever, trying to survive it out to the playoffs.
I mean, this is fair, right? You play very defensively. It's a final.
Yeah.
No one's sending everyone up. You know what I mean?
That would be crazy. I mean, if Burnley was in this game, if they had somehow dropped down third, I think they would have done something like that. But yeah, I don't
But
think
they also would have had possession the entire
true.
time.
And Luton Town, they
I believe it's pronounced Luton.
So nice little-
Shout out to Jordan.
Yeah, shouts to those guys. They don't know. Also, EFL is the whole thing.
But Luton Town have a lot of their images of their stadium have been going viral because of
Yeah, you got to enter through some guy's living room to get in. It's crazy. You just see some guy retired on his couch.
You have to it's like what is it called, a railroad apartment or whatever.
Yeah.
Nice.
Took us. I mean, I don't.
It is at night, baby.
I do comedy.
You know what I mean? Come on now.
So anyway, so Luton Town are definitely the favorites here. Coventry City.
But wait, what's the other bet?
Oh, the other bet, yeah. From it's another prop, so we want to go a little less traditional. So we're gonna do an interval winner. This is a prop that I barely even use. Winner after the first 30 minutes of the match is the one that Jordan and Peter are specifically eyeing.
Okay.
Luton has jumped out to a lead, I think, in a bunch of their last few games within the first 30 minutes. They score first in almost all of their matches this season. So there's a bet they really like. We got plus 320 for money line up to the 30th minute for Luton Town odds. So that's the other one they're looking at. You could get some solid value there. That's like much bigger.
Yeah, and that's a fair. It
Price.
feels pretty
Fair
likely.
price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, given that Luton Town are the favorites, you would imagine that after 30 minutes they would be leading in this game.
Yeah,
So
they're going to try to come out hard.
That's interesting.
It's going to be an entertaining game. And
That is a level of gambling that even I don't.
I was going to say,
understand.
this kind of bet is the kind of bet
Yeah.
that you do when you're a real gambler. Like Peter.
Yeah, these are folks who are really digging into the data.
But this feels like
They're like, what's it, windy? Bro, you got it. You know what I mean? Like, what?
I've never gambled much, but it's one of those, like, I hear that and I'm like, I know I'm winning. I got that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Also, doesn't your analytical mind kind of light up because you're very much like a spreadsheet guy?
yo, bro, this is up right up my alley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank God there's a desk, huh? We see how excited you are.
Yeah, so shout out to the Underdogs. We'll probably be doing a bunch more stuff with them, some more gambling
Yeah,
content
man.
later.
Yeah.
Underdogs.
All
You
right.
guys doing a good.
So that's the championship finals at 11:45 Eastern time. Obviously, always
Saturday.
On Saturday, it's always a super entertaining game. So
This is going to be huge. I suggest you watch. An American is also playing. Luton Town has Ethan Horvath on loan from Nottingham Forest, which is huge. Shouts to him. Famous on our show for Horvath.
Right.
After he let the goal squib by. Also, Luton Town was 5 years ago was in the league Wrexham is in.
Okay.
They were in the National League 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So they've like a meteoric rise. And there's a player on that team called Ruddy Paddock Mpazu, who would be the first player to go from non-league to Premier League
Wow.
with the same team.
that's incredible.
Incredible.
All right.
Yo, up the Hatters, bro.
Is Luton the real Wrexham? They did it without all the money, bro.
So there's a couple things about it that make it, I think, even cooler than Wrexham. They only do it there's no superstars owning it, so it's not cooler than Wrexham. Sorry, guys. You guys need Americans there for me to care. But they do it by just getting players on loan for free. And like they're really smart about getting loans in. As you could see, I think their pay structure is like their salary is like 6 million pounds for the season, which is insane. That's like what a guy on a bench in the Premier League makes.
Yeah.
They apparently that building that we all talk about is so old that it doesn't fit the qualifications for Premier League. So they're going to have to knock one of the stands down and build an additional stand so that it can house the cameras and the suites. But they're saying they can do it in 3 months. It's going to cost them £10 million to do it.
Well, if they win, they'll have plenty of money.
They'll be
all right.
There's no excuse. They'll be like, yo, cash machine go burr.
Okay. So
what if they call it the pound machine?
we should.
Which was my nickname in high school. Believe it or not. So stupid.
I say the.
It's because I was fat.
No, I don't know if it's the machine that does the pounding or receives the pound. I don't know. Anyway,
So stupid. That's called an ATM, dude. Because I also did ask them out. You
Okay.
started it, dude. This is not my fault. You know what happens when you open up that door.
well, we got other things to open up
Yeah.
real quick. We got some gifts.
So dumb.
Let's see what's in it. This one came from the Premier League in USA.
Ooh.
So PL in USA sent this. So
This one's pretty stacked. So let's see what this is. Are you kidding me?
we got
Oh,
Okay.
Yo, onesie watch.
onesie watch.
Look at this. It's a Premier League trophy and it says Little Champ.
Little champ.
And
That
if you
is so
notice,
cool.
it's not blue because why would they make that an Everton color? There's a Premier League trophy on it.
This is incredible.
That is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you so much. Oh, we
And
got
this
some-
is for you.
look at this.
This you need.
Yo, you and Elaine, that's amazing.
That is great. I will be stealing one of these for the plane, by the way.
Got some eye
we got
masks, bro.
sleep masks. And this came with a message from PL in USA. It says, congrats on your newest little signing. We know you're used to early mornings, but want to ensure baby is properly dressed and that dad and mom can take a quick nap when time allows. Thank you so much.
Yo, shout out PL in
for-
USA.
PL
That's
in
a
USA is
beautiful
very, very
thing.
sweet. I appreciate it so much.
Now, we've got some stuff here from, I believe this is from Aurora,
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Okay.
Mhm.
This is a
Ooh.
Little gift bag.
A little clear bag with a t-shirt and chocolates.
This is yours because I see the XL.
Well, no, double XL over here.
All right. This is a nice little
I think I'm the only one who got chocolates.
tote from Minnesota Aurora.
Wait,
Shout out
we have
Minnesota
a
Aurora,
letter.
bro.
It says Alexis and Christian, so then I will read it. Let's
go.
It's a beautiful Aurora
Ooh, I like
with
that.
the sort of, acceptance for all, LGBTQ flag behind it. Pretty cool. That is hilarious. It says, thank you for your continued support.
Thank you so
Yo,
much.
I love a musical card. I don't know about you guys.
That was beautiful.
Oh, you're a fan?
I'm a big musical card guy.
The last time we did this, they gave us, one of their sponsors was a CBD company.
Right.
And I took 2 of the gummies being like, this ain't nothing. And I floated all the way home, bro. You want to help me hold this up
It's
as
the same
well?
thing.
Same thing?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Shout out Minnesota Aurora. They just won their first game of the USL Women's season, 5-0. I forgot who they played, but they did win their first game.
Bro, they kill it. First of all, check out the little see-through bag. I don't know if you can see it.
I love their
It's got
branding.
Aurora on the front.
Their branding is so cool.
Yeah,
the
no,
logo
they
and
do an
stuff.
incredible job.
They also sent us Ghirardelli milk chocolates.
Yo.
Okay.
Caramel milk chocolates. Are they sponsored by
Oh, and there's more CBD.
There it is, cultivated CBD. This stuff, let me tell you, folks, people out there saying CBD doesn't work. Apparently, you're just not taking enough because this stuff will send you to the moon.
Lovely.
Oh, you know what this is good for? This is for the flight, bro.
Okay.
The flight to
Turkey.
To Turkey, bro. 60 milligrams of CBD. Is that a lot? I'm going to chunk it all. Maybe I'll spill this whole tincture in my mouth.
Okay.
Cinnamon flavor.
Shout out Minnesota Aurora. Thank you so much for the gifts. We appreciate
This
it,
is
as always.
incredible.
All right. Let's wrap up. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We appreciate it, as always. I hope you were informed. You learned a lot about Joey Swoll. I know Alexis learned a lot. But we're always grateful for tuning in. So thank you so much. Make sure you follow at Soccer Cooligans.
Real quick, just an announcement. No DraftKings show next Monday. We're just going to be on YouTube and the podcast.
There it is. Thank you. Our producer, Miguelito, weighing in. That's right. We're not going to be on DraftKings Network. It is Memorial Day.
Yes.
But it will obviously be the end of the...
But the content don't stop.
Exactly. Okay. At the end of the Premier League season is happening on Sunday. We will be reacting to that, and we will be reacting to Everton remaining in the Premier League. Okay, everybody's gonna be happy. We can celebrate together.
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
What do you think is
Comment
gonna happen,
if they
Miguel?
don't. I think they're going to stay up. Personally, Leicester and Leeds both just have looked dead over the past 3 matches, but you never know, bro.
That's it. Just three little points. 3 little points. not too much to ask for against Bournemouth.
So you think the result's going to be a win?
Yes, it's at home. It's just too serendipitous, and the whole NBC Sports, the whole crew will be at Goodison Park to watch the game.
Should probably wear all black.
I told the two Robbies, I'm like, y'all better be praying on the sidelines for Everton, dog.
You know, Tim Howard going to be like,
Bro, he might jump in the goal.
Yeah, they might need him, bro.
All right, there has to be some rule where you can have two goalkeepers and one in an extremely fitted suit.
Yeah, a very well tailored suit.
So we're all my toffee friends. We're all hoping for a positive result on Sunday. Thank you again. At Soccer Cooligans on all social channels. Make sure join the Patreon as well. Patreon.com/Soccer Cooligans. We just got somebody new. I just want to give them a shout out. Jan Lorenz just joined.
Thank you so much, Jan.
Jan, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining. Patreon.com/Soccer Cooligans and follow us everywhere on TikTok. All the things. A lot to look forward to. Alexis will be at the Champions League final in a couple weeks, so that's going to be we're going to have a lot of fun stories about that.
Yeah. Maybe I'll send some videos.
Okay.
A couple of updates about what's going on.
Okay, might not be Mudryk style videos.
You want to get more hair added on top, bro? Like go back.
Yeah, dude. I'm not wearing a hat on the plane just so people know I ain't going out there for that.
Come back with a fresh hairline,
bro. My hairline might be like a millimeter up from my eyebrows, bro.
I'm like, yo, it was affordable. I couldn't say no.
I found a coupon, bro. What you want me to do? You should see my lower back, bro. I got braids back there.
All right. We'll see you on Monday, everybody. Peace.
Oh, real quick. Javier Tebas is a payaso.
Easy Cooligans, buddy.